Hello students, today we will start our next chapter of science and the first chapter of physics, that is light, reflection and refraction. Let's start with the revision of different properties of light which I have already discussed in previous classes. Just for the sake of revision, we are discussing them one by one. First one is how the light travels. The light travels always in straight lines. It means the path of light ray is always straight. Its speed is much faster than sound, and we can learn it. It is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. How can we see things? When the light gets reflected into our eye from these objects. If we suppose we are in dark, can we see the things around us? No. We can see the things only in presence of light. How? The light strike on these objects and after reflection reaches to our eyes. When the light is blocked by any object, then what will happen? Student, then shadows are formed. These are some properties of light. Next is, see in this diagram, we are in dark and as we opens the light, what will happen? Reflection will happen. The light strike with the objects and reflect and reaches to our eye, and we can see these objects. In this way, we can see the objects. Next, the term we will understand is reflection. What is reflection? When the light strike, light ray always travel in a straight line. Okay, when it strike on a surface, then it will bounce back. Okay, वापस चली जाएगी उसी मीडियम में. This process is known as reflection. It means it is the bouncing back of light in the same medium. The medium will be same. Air, हवा है तो हवा. If light travel in water, then water goes from water and reflect back in water from on striking the surface of any object. Let's discuss the laws of reflection. We have two laws of reflection, but before understanding these laws, we must know about incident ray, normal and reflected ray. What is incident ray? The light ray which strikes on a surface. We always show the arrow in that direction. This is called incident ray. The angle, 90-degree angle. If angle is 90 degree from a surface, then this is called normal. And if the light after striking bounce back in the same medium, then the ray which is going back, the going back ray is called reflected ray. Now I think you understand all these three terms: incident ray, normal and reflected ray. This is the surface. Surface 90-degree angle have normal, one is incident ray which is coming, and one which is going back is reflected ray. What are the laws now? The angle of incident, this is the angle of incidence, and angle of reflection, both are always same. Angle of I is equal to angle of R. The incident ray, you can see the incident ray in the diagram, the reflected ray in the diagram, and normal in the diagram, they all three lies in the same plane, and cut at a point. It means the incident ray, the normal to the mirror at that point of incidence, and refracted ray all lie in the same plane. These are two laws of reflection. Basically, you should always learn what is I, angle of I. Angle of I is angle of incidence, which is always equal in case of reflection, angle of reflection. Next, we will now discuss the image formed by a plane mirror. We all have a plane mirror in our house. How can we show the plane mirror? Plane mirror, this is the plane mirror, and behind it a polish should be there. Then only we can say that it is a plane mirror. If an object is placed in front of this plane mirror, as you see yourself in a plane mirror, what will you see? You see your image behind the mirror at the same size, at the same distance, but inside the mirror. It means behind the mirror. What are the different properties of this image formed by the plane mirror? The image which is formed is of same size. First, we will take the size. Size of image is equal to the size of object. Next, the image is always virtual and erect. Here, the term virtual. We should understand first the term virtual. The image may be virtual or real. The image which we can obtain on a screen are real image and formed by the intersection of light rays. These are formed by the intersection of light rays. But the images we cannot obtain on a screen and not formed by actual intersection of light rays are called virtual image. The image which we see through plane mirror is virtual and erect. Erect means same in the same direction, but when we see the size of image, it is also equal. One thing is there which is different. When you go somewhere on the road, you see ambulance, then how the ambulance written on the ambulance? It is written in such a way that when we see in our mirror, it will seems correct. We read it ambulance. How? When we write C here and when we look it through a plane mirror, we will see it like that. It means its right side become left and left side become right. This is called laterally inverted. Laterally inverted. It means image is laterally inverted. Now, once again we will revise what is the characteristics of image formed by a plane mirror. First one is it is always virtual and erect. Size is same and laterally inverted, and the distance is same from the mirror of object as well as image. See in this diagram, you can see this is the candle. Its image is same size at same distance, but it will be also literally inverted. We can practice about the literally inverted images by the help of alphabets. If we have one more example, we will take. We have V. It seems same in the mirror. But if we have E, then how will it looks? It looks like that. This is literally inverted image. This is the property of plane mirror. The next is spherical mirrors. After discussing plane mirror, we will discuss spherical mirrors. What are spherical mirrors? The mirrors in which reflecting surface is spherical. It means curved. Curve is present there. Then these mirrors are called spherical mirror. We have two mirrors for study, concave and convex. Concave means the polish is there. This is the polished surface and this is the reflecting surface. And when we will talk about concave, just reverse, it becomes just reverse. The paint surface is there and reflecting surface is this. We can draw it like that. This is concave and this is convex. Why these are called spherical mirrors? Because these are the part of a sphere and their refracting surface are curved. That's why they are called spherical surface. These spherical surfaces are very important and we will discuss now the different points present around it. Where if we will complete this curved surface and form a circle, then from the center we will see the center. The center, the distance. We draw a straight line. This line is called principal axis. This complete line is called principal axis and the point, this point is called P, that is pole, which is the center of reflecting surface. This is a reflecting surface, this is a reflecting surface and the point, center point, its center point is called pole. The distance between. Now, what is center of curvature? The distance, the point, center of imaginary sphere. We will draw this sphere and this is the center. This is called center of curvature. And the distance between pole and center. This pole and center is called radius. This is radius of curvature. In this way, P for pole, C for center of curvature and the distance between them is radius. And if we will take its midpoint, here we are taking the midpoint. This is the focus and this length between pole and focus is called focal length. The distance between pole and principal focus is called focal length. Here this is the focal length F. It is noted by F and this is the radius. And when we want to make a relation between them, then F is equal to R by 2. Here R is equal to radius of curvature. What is the principal axis? When the parallel incident rays come to the principal axis, then they, after passing through or just appear to pass, collect at a point that is called principal focus. This is same for concave, convex mirror here. If we will complete this, this is the imaginary sphere and this is the reflecting part. This is the reflecting part, and the distance between center and pole is center of curvature, half of it, focal length. Exactly both are same, but we complete this imaginary sphere this side, hence we write that this side, and we complete it this side, hence we will write the center in this side.